at the text says your faith is developed by the amount of trials you go through. Oh, somebody ought to help me today, Charlie. It's not about how well you trust at the brink of your problem. It's how well you trust while you're in your problem. Yeah. It's not how well you pray when you're on the outskirts of your circumstance. It's how well you pray and how much prayer produces faith when you're in. Yeah, it's right there. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. It says that not only is the trials that you go through designed to help develop your faith, but it also says that the trials that you go through are precious trials that are designed for you to treat as though it's better than gold. It says, really, my brothers and sisters, that your trials make you rich. It's in the text. I didn't make it up. If trials are more precious than gold, you know that gold is one of the greatest commodities on the market. But yet the writer says your trials are precious more than gold. Which says the more trials, this is an oxymoron. It says the more trials I have, the richer I become. And so it says that those of us that try to avoid going through stuff that makes us better also avoid becoming rich. Listen. Christians must accept the fact that there are difficult experiences in life. I say we must accept the fact that there are some difficult experiences in life. And don't get me wrong, because even though there are difficult experiences in life, we also need to accept the fact that we ought not always feel, thank you, Michael, we ought not always feel that we got to put on a brave front. Preach, Pastor Tate. We don't have to always feel like we got to put on a brave front just to appear more spiritual than other folk. Listen, I ain't ashamed to let folk know that I go through some stuff. Sometimes I ain't even afraid to let folk know that I fall down sometimes. But thank you, Donnie McCracken, for reminding me that even though I fall down, I can get up. He said, we fall down, but we get up. Oh, I ain't the only one that should be able to exercise this affirmation, because I will be the first one to tell you, brothers and sisters, that if you're going to be a child of God, you can't be a child of God without some difficult experiences. There's some stuff that'll come in your life that'll make you want to denounce your salvation, because you get tired of always going through. You get tired of always having a bad or low. You get tired of always having to deal with so many circumstances. But thanks be to God that your trials make you rich. Oh, your trials don't only make you strong, but according to the text, your trials make you rich. Am I in the midst of some spiritual millionaires in here? There ought to be some spiritual. Listen, I know some of y'all. I ain't gonna need y'all trying to put on some front. Listen, I know some of y'all. And some of y'all have been through more in 1 year than I've been through in a lifetime. So some of y'all, listen, I'm in the midst of some spiritual millionaires, but I'm also in the midst of some spiritual billionaires. I got some spiritual Liz Taylors up in here. I got some spiritual Donald Trumps up in here. I got some spiritual, hey. Listen, there's some rich folk up in United Faith. Because if your trials are more precious than gold, then there's some folk in here that's been through so much that you have to tell somebody, never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. I would have lost my mind a long time ago. I go ahead and preach how I feel? But when you look at your ledger in your bank account, you got to look at it and you say, I'm stronger. I'm better. You better look at your bank statement. Turn to your neighbor and say, look at your spiritual bank statement. When I look at my spiritual bank statement, Brother Derek, I say, listen, I made a deposit of crying the other day, but when I looked at my spiritual bank statement, I said, I'm stronger. I'm wiser. Oh, hallelujah here. And guess what? When I get it at the end of this month, I'm going to say, I'm better. So much better.